We have been having a very robust discussion on my channel on YouTube about human sexuality, particularly in marriage. And people have been contributing from different countries. I was happy that in one of the videos that I made about how I manage sexual deprivation, that a lot of people aired their different opinions. I'm going to do two other videos apart from this one on human sexuality. Let me just talk about my experience and I will ask a question. As we got older and the fear of pregnancy was off the table, because I was always climbing Mount Olives, going to Jerusalem as a young man. I married at 26. My wife was 24. Very beautiful woman. I had a child in 86. I had a child in 87. I had a child in 88. And one day I saw them on the bed. They were all with napkins. We used napkins then. And they were sucking feeding bottles. I said, boy, what are you doing, man? I had to start family planning for 8 years or so. And then in 1996, we had the last child. So, but after the last child and with family planning, I discovered that the fear of pregnancy was no more there. And my wife and I could relate more freely, more easily, more frequently than when we were younger. And even after menopause, you find out that before menopause, the women are bolder, they are freer, they are more open, they can discuss issues about sexuality with you. So there was a comment that oxytocin level will decrease and other hormonal levels will decrease. Maybe person quoted dopamine, that it will decrease, and that libido will decrease with age. I don't believe it is totally true. The question I want to ask is that what are white elderly women coming to do in Gambia, coming to do in Grenada, coming to do in Bahamas, coming to do where there are healthy, strong, virile mountain climbers among black folks? These women, some of them are in their 50s, 60s, some of them are widowed, some of them are divorcees, and they are very rich. If sexuality among women decreases with reduction in oxytocin level, reduction in dopamine level, what are these women looking for and what do they do with these young men? I can tell you vividly that these elderly women, white women, Caucasian women, like black, sexually active young men. They are ready to spend money on them, ready to take them as studs to Europe and America. So the concept that sexuality decreases with age is true to some extent, but a lot of sexuality is in the mind of the individual. The mind includes the culture, the religious orientation, and the personality of the individual. I want to ask myself a question. Could this sexuality increased libido in the Caucasian women be as a result of the fact that they don't do female genital mutilation? That is another question. But I've also heard mother-in-laws who went to take care of children, when their daughters delivered, getting pregnant for their sons-in-law. So, age is not an excuse for decrease in libido. Age is not really an excuse for denying your husband sexual pleasure. There are things like vaginismus, dryness, and pain, but with lubricants, there is easy penetration. The next thing is that you might not go for the marathon. You might not have the strength. You might not have the strength to go for the marathon that the average young man used to do in those days. You might just go for short distance races with good technique and good approach. So that's my view about sexuality in females and aging. For males, there is decrease in libido. I agree, and some people take aphrodisiacs. But the question I want to ask: how were our forefathers able to raise children even after the age of 70? I've had men who are above 70 complain to me that they want to climb Mount Olives and go to Jerusalem. The airport is not opened. I've had a case where the son of the man heard the complaint of the father, and they talked to their mother, and the mother prepared the airport, and the man could do a lot of Jerusalem journeys, and the children came back and rewarded their mother. I think we need more open discussion about sexuality in marriage. I am waiting for your contributions. Please let your contributions be very intellectual. Don't bring your church mentality to this place. This place is for intellectuals and adults. God bless you. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Pookie. Send me a message on +234 7052 136763. And I want our women, particularly those above 50, 60, to educate us. We go to the grave with our experiences. That's what I don't want to do. God bless you.